Hoboken schools are taking a strong stance to stop the spread of COVID in its classrooms amid the Delta variant.
All right, not only will teachers and school staff be required to be vaccinated or tested weekly, but so too will students over the age of 12. That policy is a first for the state of New Jersey. Joining us now this morning, Hoboken Mayor Ravi Bhalla. Mayor, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
All right, so what's the reaction so far? You are certainly taking a more aggressive stance in trying to stop the spread of COVID once again this year. I know obviously the issue of vaccines has become quite the thorny issue in American society. How are parents reacting to your plan?
Well, thanks for having me. Yeah, parents are being largely cooperative. I commend our superintendent, Dr. Christine Johnson, for her leadership in really being proactive and staying ahead of the curve. We're one of the first districts in the state of New Jersey to require all students be vaccinated, or if they're not vaccinated or cannot be vaccinated, be tested on a weekly basis on a randomized basis. So that's really, all about what we've been talking about from the beginning: saving lives, keeping people safe, and letting children learn in a healthy environment.
And Ravi, the percentage of students getting tested, is that enough to actually basically catch an outbreak, specifically when one day you can test negative and then the next day you can be positive?
Sure. Well, we'll have a requirement that all students and faculty staff be vaccinated. So you'll be in a largely vaccinated environment from an educational standpoint. If you are not vaccinated or cannot be vaccinated or choose not to be vaccinated, they will test you on a randomized basis based upon the state's overall positivity rate. So we are confident that that is sufficient, appropriate, and reasonable in this context to really combat or resist the surge of the Delta variant, and also enable students to learn in a healthy environment.
You know, last year, Hoboken was one of the school districts, one of the few that was able to actually stay open to in-person learning 5 days a week. It does seem like Delta is a whole new ball game. How concerned are you when you see some of the numbers we're starting to see from other states that have gone back earlier than you have, like Florida? We're seeing a ton of cases amongst teachers and students.
I'm concerned. I'm not going to miss any words. This is very concerning. It's a different nature of COVID. It has a higher transmissibility rate, and no city, Hoboken included, is immune from the uptick that we're seeing, in Hoboken included. So we are ramping up our COVID testing infrastructure, encouraging more people to get vaccinated, and doing everything possible, even incentivizing businesses who are eligible for grant funding for greater grant awards if their employees have a 75% or more vaccination rate. So we're using both the carrot and stick to try to get more people vaccinated and make our community safer.
And Mayor, circling back to, the plan that you have in place right now, with, like Steve was saying, the COVID variant, this Delta variant, do you have anything in place should cases start popping up in classrooms? I know in New York, I did a report last week that they're going to go case by case within the classroom. Remote learning is another thing that the teachers union here in the city of New York is looking at. We need to have an option. Are you looking at all those other options for the what if?
Yeah, from the outset, we've always had to be nimble, because of the situation. It's always been fluid. So, we were, the school district, to its credit, went all in and had year-round in-person classroom education if parents so chose. And that was something that was recognized across the state of New Jersey. If the situation gets worse and we get to a point where we need to look at other options, there are multiple options. There's hybrid learning, and then there's going back to all remote learning. I hope we don't get there, but we're keeping all options on the table, and I'm confident that our school district will do what's in the best interest of the faculty, students, and the general school community.
Very well. All right, Hoboken Mayor Ravi Bhalla, we appreciate your time. Good luck. Best of luck this school year. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.